If you're feeling deluded about waiting for a certain person to come back into your life or for a certain situation to improve, and you are starting to realize that that isn't serving you and you are sort of making yourself stuck, then this reading could be for you. I was just contemplating about how do you actually surrender? How do you actually move on? And this was the first card out, surrender to the divine, which did make me laugh. So this is something that we need to hear at the moment. But how does one surrender? That was the question. Well, one of the other first cards out was trust the niggle. So that little voice in your head that is kind of nagging at you that sort of says, yeah, I don't know that they're coming back or that this is going to improve. That is something for you to trust. Trust that little instinct. And what I am picking up here is that we may all keep this idealized sort of idea in our heads of the perfect situation to arise, the perfect way that this person may come back, or the perfect way that this negative situation that we're stuck in might change miraculously. And I think it's a matter of getting real, and that the person may come back and they may be unchanged. They may be offering you nothing more. So there really is the need here to have your standards of what you expect and what you will and won't tolerate. And if you imagine that person coming back and not being in any different scenario to how they were before, then you would sort of reject them. This isn't what you are holding out for. That's not the great hope that you're holding in your mind. And so you are going to need to move on. If they did come back in a terrible situation, you would reject them, let's hope. So 2 cards came out indicating that action is required here. So action leads to success. And also we have here sacred action. And that says decisive focus. Now this is one of the messages that has come to me too. It is about focusing on yourself and taking actions towards yourself that foster your own good feelings about yourself. So what I like to do when my mind drifts to sort of fantasizing about how my situation might improve or someone coming back, some crush that I have, I actually stop myself from thinking about that person or that scenario by imagining myself as the Empress. I actually picture a card like this one or from another deck. Pick an image that you gravitate to, that sort of speaks to you and how you see yourself as being abundant without a care in the world and just sort of filling your own cup. So that's one. The 9 of Cups or the 10 of Cups are also really good cards to sort of imagine yourself being the sassy chick on the chair surrounded by love, that you are not seeking anything from the outside. Put yourself in that position. You might see yourself in the 9 of Pentacles in your garden of absolute abundance here, surrounded by people and things and pets, if you like, that just fill you with joy and satisfaction and abundance. Or you can go to the Sun card. Imagine yourself in the sun, kind of really enjoying being outside with the birds and the trees, the plants, the flowers, enjoying a beautiful summer's day and not a care in the world. So that is that. If you just fix an image in your mind and just come to that image every time a thought encroaches or a feeling of neediness encroaches or wishful thinking or wistful fantasizing, anything like that that comes in, you go straight to your card of self-love, if you like. Go to that image and just focus in on you. And this is the feeling I get from these 3 cards here. Yes, move along from anything that is not emotionally fulfilling for you right now. And fantasizing about the future is not something that is emotionally fulfilling for you right now. If there's nothing around you, and that is a very bitter pill to swallow, you just have to swallow it. Be realistic and move on. Go and look for where the cups are. These ones are empty. Moving away from this fixation in your mind will take you to a place of greater tranquility. And this card here, the Inventor, is saying try new things, try new techniques, try new ideas to shift your thinking. Knight is all about change, and swords are all about ideas and thoughts. So you really want to shift your thinking. You want to change your perspective entirely. And really it is about working on your own heart chakra here with the Emerald card. I'm feeling get out in nature as well. Anything you can do to live in the moment by admiring some flowers, looking at some trees blowing in the breeze, whatever it might be, to keep you in the present moment and not fantasizing about some mystical future, and not also reminiscing with the rose-tinted spectacles about what used to be. Instead, use this kerosene that came out to light a fire under your own ass. Make this all about you. make every action you do about you and about your own reality here, not the realm of the imagination and the wishes. What else do you need to know here? What other advice is there? Well, surrender to receive. I'm picking up that it is your attachment to the ideas is what is holding you back. It's keeping you imprisoned, keeping you kind of stuck. And you don't have to fix yourself all in one go. Small steps lead to big accomplishments. So just every time you find yourself thinking wishfully or wistfully, try and bring it back to either an image of yourself in your mind where you are the main character. You give yourself the main character energy. And every time just bring yourself back to either the present moment or imagining yourself as the Empress in some beautiful scenario. Just bring it back to you. Rather than wishing about something external, something outside of you, money coming in, a person coming back, some fantastical future. Think about yourself. Bring it back to you and your feeling. It's all about feeling good inside. So see yourself feeling this emotional satisfaction in whatever way, shape or form. So you change your visualization to being about someone else, to being about you and your feelings of contentedness. So I hope that helps, my darlings. If you would like a reading about your own personal situation, I now have a website that you can go to with a variety of readings on offer. It is abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy as you let go of any delusions that no longer serve you and focus in on yourself.